So these are sort of the more fundamental metrics to understand here. On a more technical front, whenever we're saying trending, the key characteristics of a trend are as follows. We need a high, a low, a higher high, and a higher low. Okay, and this is going to give us an uptrend or be bullish. All right, the same is true for a downtrend, but in the opposite. Okay, we need a low, a high, a lower low, and a lower high in order for this to be a downtrend or bearish. The term altcoin is essentially just anything that isn't Bitcoin. A lot of times there's just an annotation of altcoins being smaller, more speculative coins in crypto, but technically it's just anything that's not Bitcoin. All right, smart contracts are programmable contracts that can do certain things on chain once certain input or output criteria are met. And this is sort of going back into how you can program money and program automation into a financial infrastructure. And then the last term that I want to cover is gas fees. So gas fees are basically whenever you're using a blockchain like Solana, Ethereum, Polkadot, these chains, in order to do transactions, cost money. You pay those transactional fees in the native token, and this is called gas fees. Okay, so anytime you hear gas fee, think of it as a little bit of the tokens that you need to pay on chain in order to make the trade happen. These are more Degen sort of concepts that I do want to cover because this is sort of how people talk in crypto. If you go on crypto Twitter, you get into the meme trading space, right? This is really the verbiage that's getting flown around. So there's a lot of money in this, so it's really important to also know this terminology. Whenever someone's saying hodl, it's hold on for dear life. It's basically holding on, not selling, even when there's fear or confusion rather in the air. Hodling is just holding on for dear life. Okay, FOMO, fear of missing out. It's not only a crypto thing, but a lot of people will FOMO into things. If someone says I FOMO'd in, it means that they're just getting in because they didn't want to miss out. Whenever someone is saying FUD, okay, it's fear, uncertainty, or delusion, right? If someone says, oh, I FUD'ed that project, it means that you talked down on it because you were concerned about it, or you didn't believe in it, or you were buying into the rumors of it not being good. Or if there's FUD on something, it's the same thing. A whale is a large investor. Okay, so there's different metrics to calculate the size of, what constitutes a whale. Okay, whenever someone's saying a rug, it's basically a scam, right? Anything where the founders of a project are basically screwing over the buyers of the project, whether it's dumping on them or lying to them or whatever, that's what a rug or a rug pull is considered. Okay, Degen. Degen is basically either a person or an idea where it's a degenerate, right? Where you're not putting a lot of thought, or maybe it's an overly risky decision that you're making. That's usually called Degen in crypto. And then if you're saying ape is another term of just throwing money into something or making another irrational decision or just an erratic decision, right? If you're aping money into something, people say, oh, I just aped into this, I aped into that. Like you're just kind of going in without thinking. So that's sort of the non-professional Degen version of crypto.